Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to Champions League Spotlight. I'm your host today. The Bundesliga season has come to a thrilling close, with big implications for the Champions League qualification process. Borussia Dortmund and Eintracht Frankfurt secured their spots in the prestigious competition, while Heidenheim's relegation playoff fate hangs in the balance. For those who don't know, the top two teams from each division will qualify directly for the Europa League, but any third-placed team that finishes outside the top four will enter a playoff against a second-division team. Dortmund had an easy ride to their Champions League spot, thrashing Holstein Kiel 3-0. Serhou Guirassy, Marcel Sabitzer, and Felix Nmecha all scored for the German Giants, leaving Freiburg in a Europa League spot, just short of the Champions League. Frankfurt, on the other hand, ended Freiburg's hopes with a 3-1 win. Julian Schuster's team had been in contention for a Champions League spot all season, but it was Frankfurt who came out on top. That win sealed their own spot in Europe's elite competition and sent Freiburg packing. Now we know why Mainz are heading to the Conference League. They edged out RB Leipzig 2-2 after a dramatic Bayer Leverkusen draw ended with Jonathan Burkhardt scoring a penalty, giving them that crucial spot over their German rivals. But Heidenheim is where things get interesting for our viewers back home in Germany. Their relegation playoff fate was all but sealed when Werder Bremen thrashed them 4-1 at home. That win ensured they wouldn't finish third bottom and thus secure a spot in the Bundesliga next season. But that means Heidenheim will face off against Elversberg over two legs to try and pull themselves back up. And what about St. Pauli and Hoffenheim, you might ask? Well, their playoff fates were all but sealed with defeats at home to Bochum and away to Bayern Munich. In other news from the Bundesliga, Borussia Mönchengladbach have been knocked out of the Champions League race by Wolfsburg in a 1-0 thriller, while Union Berlin beat Augsburg 2-1. That's it for today's Champions League Spotlight. I'll catch you all next time.